So the past 2 weeks have been kind of unusual, and by unusual I mean completely unproductive. Now, it started off well. We had our mastermind face-to-face weekend last weekend, and it was amazing, and I came out of it with so much energy, so many ideas of how we were going to grow our business. I can't share too much info on it because we had the whole weekend filmed and we're getting a video just for that mastermind weekend, but let me start off by sharing a couple of highlights from that, and then we'll see why it all went downhill from there.
Sunday morning after our main mastermind session yesterday, and up early, going to go and pick up the rest of the group and go and do some property tours today. But first of all, it's time to refuel, and there was nowhere that appealed more than the Golden Arches early on a Sunday morning.
So that was the weekend, and come Monday morning I was all set to hit the ground running. I even got up early and made juices for us to start the week off the right way. But then one dog became two dogs, and it was all downhill from there. It hasn't all been a complete disaster though. Having a week or two in the house has allowed me to get on top of a lot of admin stuff, and I've also recorded some amazing podcasts with guys like Kevin Wright, Mark Lloyd, Anna Harper, and even Martin Skinner, who I am delighted that I finally got on the show. He has been on my hit list. Actually, he's been at the top of my hit list for a long time, and finally I got an interview recorded with him, which I'm absolutely delighted with.
Okay, so I've done my best to give a bit of history on me and, wherever possible, the sort of secrets to my success, if you will. Hopefully quite a lot that people can learn from that and apply to their portfolio building strategies.
Yeah, simple stuff, and we covered a huge amount of detail about some of the developments that Martin is working on in London at the moment and has worked on in the past. And if anyone has got an interest in developments, commercial to resi type deals, shared living, and just thinking about innovative ways to push the property market forward, it's going to be a great place to get some inspiration, some advice. I know I'm certainly going to take a lot away from it. That interview is going to be coming out on Monday the 21st of November, so well worth checking out what Martin has been up to. He's got a phenomenal property investing story. In addition to that, we've been looking for our next HMO deals. We went to see one that we really like. The numbers stack up and look fantastic on it. We equally went to see a couple of absolute disasters. This one in particular, it was not the best property I've ever been in. Vendor expecting too much money for it, needs a real lot of work, and just didn't stack up. But I mean, talk about ways not to present a property when you're trying to sell it. And then I even managed to sneak in a little trip to IKEA.
I just got a message on Spare Room off a guy who came to view the house a week or so ago. We've got a room empty in one of our HMOs, and it's been empty for 2 weeks now, which is a little bit worrying. But the guy messaged me saying he loves the room, but he needs a desk and a chair. And normally I'm kind of reluctant to do stuff like this, but given the room's been empty for 2 weeks, and I'm going to IKEA anyway to start having a look at kind of some design ideas for the big HMO, I thought, for the sake of 50, 60 quid, whatever it'll cost to buy a little desk and a chair, I'll give it to him. Got back to him, said, yeah, sure, if you just want to confirm that you're happy to take it. So he's moving in tomorrow, which is fantastic. So cue montage of IKEA shopping and furniture building. It's going to be a fun little afternoon, but at least we get the room tenanted again and start making some money on it, which is great.
And that's basically it. It's funny actually, you start off something like this thinking you've done absolutely nothing, and then you reflect and look back on it and you think, well, you know what, I've achieved a reasonable amount. It's not been the worst week in the world. So it just goes to show the power of reflection and I guess celebrating every little success. Makes you feel good about yourself, builds up the confidence and the positivity again. And as of Sunday, I'll be back to one dog. I'll be back up in my office, and I am confident that all of the energy that I got in the back of the mastermind weekend will come flooding back to me, and next week is going to be a massive success. So I'm looking forward to that, and hopefully I will see you guys all next week. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe on YouTube, where we've got a whole host of videos on property tours, podcast guests, and educational content. We've got financial deal analyzers and all sorts of good stuff, so head over to YouTube and subscribe to our channel.